Strive, ASST, stock surged 5.8% on Thursday, marking a significant shift in the company's financial strategy. At the heart of this movement is the announcement of a pioneering daily dividend program for its SATA preferred stock. Starting June 16, Strive will distribute dividends on every business day at a 13% annualized rate, a first in U.S. capital markets history. This is a notable departure from traditional dividend structures, which typically operate on a monthly or quarterly basis. The dividends are being funded through proceeds from Strive's Bitcoin treasury operations, a key component of its financial transformation. The company has also announced the elimination of all outstanding debt during the first quarter of 2026, ending the period with no encumbered Bitcoin and zero debt obligations. This financial restructuring appears to be a major driver of investor confidence. The stock closed at $17.70 on Thursday, with an additional 0.73% gain in after-hours trading. The announcement of the daily dividend program and the elimination of debt is a clear signal that Strive is positioning itself as a new kind of financial entity, one that blends traditional corporate finance with crypto treasury operations. The SATA preferred stock, which is trading under the ticker SATA, is central to this strategy. CEO Matt Cole emphasized that this is the first listed security in U.S. capital. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Markets to pay cash dividends every business day, a bold claim that could reshape investor expectations. The structure of the daily dividend is particularly noteworthy. Unlike bi-weekly or monthly distributions, daily dividends offer a more consistent and predictable income stream for investors. This could be especially attractive in a market environment where volatility and uncertainty are common. The 13% annualized rate is also significantly higher than typical dividend yields in the broader market, potentially drawing attention from income-focused investors. However, the success of this strategy will depend on several factors. First, the sustainability of the 13% rate will be closely watched. The dividends are being financed through Bitcoin treasury operations, which are subject to the price movements of Bitcoin itself. If Bitcoin's value fluctuates significantly, it could impact Strive's ability to maintain the dividend rate. Second, the company's Bitcoin reserves are currently valued at roughly $1.22 billion based on May 12 pricing. This represents a substantial asset base, but it also exposes Strive to the risks associated with holding a volatile asset. In Q1, Strive reported an unrealized net loss of $265.9 million, largely due to a 23% decline in Bitcoin's price over the quarter. This loss highlights the inherent risks of relying on Bitcoin as a primary asset. The company's strategy is reminiscent of the Michael Saylor model, which involves using perpetual preferred stock to fund Bitcoin acquisitions. However, Strive is taking this concept further by introducing daily dividends, a move that could differentiate it from other companies in the space. The introduction of daily dividends is not just a financial innovation, but also a potential market signal. It could attract a new class of investors who are looking for regular income streams in a market that is otherwise unpredictable. At the same time, it raises questions about the long-term viability of the model. Investors will be watching closely to see whether the daily dividend can be maintained and whether the company's financial structure can support ongoing payments. The next signal. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. To watch is the performance of the SATA preferred stock in the coming weeks. If the stock continues to gain traction, it could indicate broader investor confidence in Strive's new financial model. Additionally, the company's Bitcoin reserves and the performance of Bitcoin itself will be key indicators of the sustainability of the dividend program. For now, the market appears to be responding positively to the news. The stock's 5.8% surge on Thursday suggests that investors are optimistic about the company's new direction. However, the true test of this strategy will come in the months ahead, as Strive begins to implement the daily dividend program and as Bitcoin's price continues to evolve.